Are you tired of feeling trapped in the endless loop of overthinking? That relentless chatter in your brain that leaves you feeling anxious, overwhelmed, oftentimes unable to act or make decisions? Today, you're going to learn how to tame that beast inside your head and find peace within yourself. Hi, I'm Daniela Moore, a licensed professional counselor here with Evolve More, bringing you practical tips and skills to help you improve your life and elevate your well-being. Overthinking is like a treadmill for the mind. It keeps us moving, but it takes us nowhere. It's a habit that the mind has of dwelling on difficulties, replaying conversations, endlessly analyzing past actions or future scenarios. Overthinking is often rooted in fear, fear of making mistakes, fear of the unknown, fear of not being good enough, and so on. Our brains are wired to protect us, but sometimes they go into overdrive, causing more harm than good. Our brains don't always make accurate interpretations of our experiences or reality. We have to develop the ability to teach the brain more adaptive and realistic interpretations so we can respond to our experiences more consciously and we feel more stable and regulated. Think of it this way. Let's say you were given a dog. The house is your mind and the dog is your thoughts. You bring that puppy home and you do nothing with it but feed it. You don't teach it anything. You just let it do its thing because you never owned a dog, so you don't know how to raise it. So it chews up your belongings, it pees and poops everywhere, anywhere. It jumps all over the place. It even growls at you or bites you from time to time. It's complete chaos. You expected that your dog instinctually would know what to do, all the right things, and not much work would be required of you. After all, you've seen other dogs and dog owners, and it didn't seem that difficult for them. And as your frustration and exhaustion grows, you begin to hate and resent your dog. You want to push it away. You avoid going home because it's not peaceful. And you even fear it sometimes. You want to get rid of it, but you can't. You're stuck with your dog, but you know you got to do something about it. Now, when you decide to train your dog, you might start looking things up to learn new things, new skills, new strategies. You may try things on your own, or you may try to hire a professional trainer. You then try doing what you're learning and you get consistent with it. You start understanding your dog better, its language, its function. You guys begin to bond, and over time, you find peace in your home again because you taught your dog more adaptive, helpful, healthy behavioral patterns that make life a whole lot better and a whole lot easier. You now begin to love your dog. You want to spend time with it. You become more curious and you want to learn more about it. You grow more confidence and trust in it, and you learn to work together instead of against each other. And just like that, training your dog didn't happen overnight. It certainly required commitment, effort, consistency, and patience. Nothing happens with the snap of a finger. But then you might say, I can just pay somebody to do it for me. It's too much work. You can pay somebody to do it, but it won't solve your problem. In the end, your dog needs to respond to and obey you, not the trainer. You are the one living with the dog. You are the one who needs to learn these skills. And you are the one who needs to teach your dog. Nobody can do it for you. This is how our minds work. At first, our thoughts are all over the place, causing disturbance, chaos, fear. We don't like the thoughts we experience, so we're constantly trying to get away from them, get rid of them, or escape them. But we can't. We are stuck with our thoughts. Fortunately, there are things we can do to break free from the grips of overthinking and develop a healthy and loving relationship with our mind and thoughts. Now it's the time for you to become the trainer and tame that beast inside your head so you can stop hating, fearing, or resenting it and start experiencing the peace, happiness, and relief you desire. We just talked about how overthinking is rooted in fear, typically about future experiences that we perceive as negative or threatening. The more time we spend in the future, the more anxiety debilitates us in the present. Your anxiety is stealing the only thing that actually exists, this very moment. 5 minutes ago is nothing but a memory, and 5 minutes from now is nothing but imagination. So one powerful strategy to combat anxiety and stop overthinking is mindfulness. If you've watched my previous videos, you can probably tell I'm a big fan of mindfulness, and for very, very good reasons. Not only do we have plenty of scientific evidence of its countless benefits, but I overcame my own pathological anxiety and panic attacks and also learned to let go of the fear or control of potential outcomes through mindfulness. Along with other skills, of course, but mindfulness is where I anchor. Mindfulness can help us redefine our relationship with ourselves, others, and the world. It teaches us to observe our thoughts without judgment, allowing them to come and go like clouds in the sky. This ability to create some distance between you and your thoughts allow you to understand that you are not your thoughts and they do not have to consume or control you. You realize that you are the observer of your thoughts and emotions, and you stop identifying yourself with them. Living mindfully means living more present, more conscious, and less reactive. Consistent mindfulness practices lead to a better understanding of how our mind, emotions, and body work. I linked a video down in the description down below if you want to learn a whole lot more about it, including how to practice it. Another helpful technique is to challenge your thoughts. What does that mean? When you catch yourself spiraling into negative, unhelpful thinking patterns, you can check and ask yourself, is this thought helpful? Is this thought realistic or accurate? Oftentimes, we find that our worries are based on misconceptions or assumptions that we make with little to no evidence. Then you can change your thought or rewrite your thought to be more realistic or empowering. This is a cognitive skill that allows you to restructure your mindset over time. Catch, check, change. The quality of your thoughts and your overall mindset has a major impact on your experiences, emotionally and behaviorally. It influences your physical and mental health, how you feel about yourself and your abilities, and it also influences your decision-making process. This ability to reflect on the quality of your thoughts allows you to reframe your experiences in a more adaptive, healthier way, decreasing anxiety and suffering. If you want to dive deeper into the power of thoughts, I have a playlist down in the description for you to check out next. And let's not forget the power of action. Instead of getting trapped in analysis paralysis, which is a common experience with overthinking, take decisive steps towards your goal. Identify small chunks of your goal to work on in the present moment. Break tasks into manageable chunks and focus on progress instead of perfection. Perfection is an illusion and a trap if you didn't know it. Done is better than perfect. Oftentimes, we get stuck because we're focused on how far we have to go or focused on an expectation that we have for a specific outcome. Bring your focus to the step you're taking right now and stay with it until you're ready to move to the next step. Here's a bonus tip for you, a fundamental one. This will help you through your entire journey of self-development and healing. Be kind to yourself. Overthinking is a common human experience, and beating yourself up for it only adds unnecessary suffering. Practice self-love and treat yourself with the same love, patience, and understanding you would offer a dear friend. Start by following one simple rule. Don't say to yourself what you wouldn't say to anybody else. Ask yourself, would I talk to my best friend this way? The journey of self-development and healing is about becoming your best friend, your biggest cheerleader, and your biggest fan. Be gentle and encouraging with yourself. Love heals, nurtures, and fosters growth. And self love is the foundation of your relationship with yourself. It enables you to live in alignment with your values, treat yourself with kindness and respect, and make healthy decisions throughout the day. So, next time you find yourself lost in the labyrinth of your thoughts, remember these strategies. Practice mindfulness to bring yourself back in the present moment. Challenge your thoughts and build more adaptive thinking patterns. Take action. Done is better than perfect. And be kind to yourself. With time and patience, you can tame that wild beast of overthinking and find peace within. Here's the quote for you. Simple can be harder than complex. You have to work hard to get your thinking clean to make it simple. But it's worth it in the end, because once you get there, you can move mountains. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. If you like this video, check out the videos on the screen to continue to evolve more. Remember, you are not your thoughts. You are the awareness behind them. Awaken to that. I'll see you next time.